Drunk tank, talking that crazy shit. Jeff's half lazy, Gus is a well addict. Caviar for now is absent. Jack is his replacement. And Bernie sits with business fits to record Drunk Tank just for you.
I am really confused by that. Like,
I heard Jack is his replacement. That's all I got out of that.
You're Gavino's replacement.
If you're gonna parody that song, why do you put that filter on?
I feel like I should check myself into a mental institution.
Maybe it's supposed to be like, Hal from 2001. Like, the dying, breaking voice.
There you go.
Doesn't it seem like that's the voice that people hear right before they like go crazy and shoot everybody?
Yeah.
Like that's the one that's in their heads.
Well, that's definitely a great start to the podcast. Very uplifting. I'm ready to go. I don't know about you guys.
What's up, Gus? How you doing, man?
So Griffin walks into my office Monday, and she goes,
"Oh God,
hey, I accidentally spilled like 11 gallons of Theraflu into my laptop."
I don't remember her saying accidentally. Actually,
oh, yeah, like I did it intentionally.
She's like, I spilled Theraflu on my laptop. I need a new one.
And so I need you to go to the mall and buy me a new laptop.
Oh, that's what I said. I said, you need to go buy me a laptop right now because I spilled Theraflu.
And I was like, well, did you try to fix it? And you go, does it matter? It's an old laptop. What do you care? It's not like it's any good. It was only 3 years old, and it was a MacBook Pro. It was a great laptop.
You're portraying me really badly here. I didn't say that I had you to buy me a new one.
Jack.
I just got offended that you balked at it.
Yeah. I can vouch for everything Jeff is saying right now, by the way.
Well, Jack hates me since the Fleshlight story anyway, so his opinion doesn't matter.
So, how's your new MacBook Air treating you?
It's great. I love it.
Have you kept liquids away from it?
Yes.
I don't want you to come into the office and go, hey, I accidentally spilled whiskey on my MacBook Air, but it's okay. It was 2 weeks old, and I heard they refreshed the line anyway.
Yeah.
This is pretty exciting because I've never had my own new laptop before. I've always had Jeff's hand-me-downs that are already like shitty anyway. Like, do you remember trying to make Book 4 on my laptop when you finally had to like come help me with something, and you're like, why does it take 20 seconds just to scroll down?
And then I alt-tabbed and I noticed you had InDesign and Photoshop and Word and Excel and Mail and Safari and AIM and Skype and every other program in the world running at the exact same time. And I go, oh, okay. Here's what she does when she turns on her computer. She hits Apple Shift A, and it opens up applications. She hits Apple A, and then Enter.
No, then Apple O.
Oh, Apple O. And then just in case she ever needs a program, she knows it's already running.
Yeah, it's good. You save time in the long run.
But she's got plenty of RAM, though, right?
It'll take her 25 minutes to alt-tab to it, but that's fine.
You're full of shit. None of that's true.
No. And then we get to the mall. Gus, you were there.
I was there.
And she's like, I get me a good one. And I go, okay, we're going to get this 13-inch MacBook Air. I think it's a sturdy laptop. It's going to be you. I love you to death. You're the mother of my child. You're a great wife, awesome best friend, soulmate, but you're shitty with equipment. You're terrible to technology. You're so tough on computers and all of those things. It's like you hate them. And so I get you the MacBook Air because it has a solid-state hard drive, and I figure that's going to be harder for her to break.
Less moving parts.
Yeah, less moving parts. And then you go there, and you're like, I'll take this 13-inch model. And I go, okay. And the guy's like, do you want 2 gigs of RAM, or if you want more, you have to get it now because it's actually on the logic board. So you can get 2 gigs or 4 gigs. And I go, 2 gigs is fine. And you go, excuse me? Why are you, would you get 2 gigs of RAM or would you get 4? And I'm like, I think 2 gigs is okay. And you're like, really? In front of the guy. And I'm like, we'll take 4 gigs. Then we come home and we're talking about it later. And you go, I mean, I have a lot of stuff to put on this computer.
I do.
And I go,
I got to run all my applications.
And I realized that you thought I was jipping you on hard drive space.
Oh,
you were totally confused.
I was confused. No, but I know.
And then, so I go, but you go, 2 gigs doesn't sound like that much. And I go, do you remember that nice desktop that got stolen that we had at home? That computer had 2 gigs of RAM. And you go, oh, well, that was totally fine. Yeah.
Well, I
probably don't need this thing.
I don't like the idea of not being able to expand later. And also, it was my first time getting a new laptop, and I felt like you were jipping me. That's all.
Oh my god.
Well, now you can open.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You can open all of your applications in half of the time that you used to take you to open them all.
That's great. Well, I have ZBrush and I have a bunch of things that I just don't want to be in a position where my computer isn't able to handle.
You can duplicate your applications folder, then open every application twice. That'd be awesome.
Should we move on?
So if one copy of Word crashes, you can use your other copy of Word. It's like redundancy.
It's like I'm having trouble saving this file in ZBrush, and I go over and I go, well, why do you have iMovie open? And you go, well, I don't know what that is, but someday I might need it.
I know what iMovie is. Shut the fuck up. You suck. Anyway.
And you're watching an episode of Always Sunny in iTunes the whole time.
Your old laptop had a pleasant pink lemonade smell after the Theraflu.
Yeah. Well, and it's weird, too, because at the moment it happened, my speakers, which haven't worked for like 2 or 3 months, suddenly worked. It just like they worked for like half a verse as my computer like blipped out.
That was a death whale. Is what that was.
Yeah. It sang a little Built to Spill right before it died.
Help me.
Built to Spill, huh? How appropriate.
Yeah.
Hey.
It was strangely ominous. I had no Built to Spill on my computer, but still somehow it played it.
Oh. The thing that sucked is I was really relying on that Theraflu, so I was dying all day after my computer died.
That's what really sucked, Jeff.
And then she comes in. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not even going to hear it. How often do you buy a new laptop? And then you give me your old ones until they die, which is usually
often? I have had that laptop for 3.5 years. So once every 3.5 years, I'll buy a laptop.
That's fine, but I've never had a new one. I always take your old ones, and it's totally fine. I've never complained about it. And this one time, I'm like, okay, I obviously need a computer to work.
Yeah.
I don't think that I was being too awful.
Sure. No, of course. Then also, you come into Gus and you go, I had a lot of stuff on that hard drive I need. Can I get it back? And Gus goes, I don't know. It depends on how bad the damage is, how bad the spill was. And you go, well, what am I supposed to do? I think you're supposed to not spill Theraflu on your laptop.
I think you're all supposed to run Time Machine. We need to set you up with Time Machine to make.
Yeah, I go. Well, this isn't a big deal. I know you had a lot of image research on that stuff on there because when was the last time you ran Time Machine? And you go,
if I didn't, her exact words
I did, I didn't mean to.
If I didn't run it by accident, I've never run it then.
Yeah. It just wasn't one of those things that you could that shows up in applications that you can mass Apple O.
Yeah, and it's weird because mine does it. This one does it automatically all the time, which is fine, except it just takes forever. And then I don't want to interrupt, but like yesterday it was running for hours and hours and hours. And I'm like, I don't even know what.
Time Machine or iDisk?
No, this was Time Machine.
So you set up Time Machine?
I don't think I did.
Gus, where
did you do it, Gus?
No, I did not.
Let me ask you a question. Did you have a hard drive plugged into it?
Oh yeah, I did.
An external hard drive?
I did. Yeah, I had the
first time it runs, it takes a long time.
We're gonna have to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
Make sure
after the podcast, we'll go and Time Machine. We'll make sure everything's all sorted out.
Me? All right, cool. Thanks. Give me a tutorial.
It'd be like
fun time.
Well, she's running Time Machine. For some reason, it's only backing up her downloads folder, which is fine because nothing ever makes it out of her downloads folder.
If
you ever open it up, it's got 17,000 files on it.
Yeah, I just forget to clear it, but I take that shit out. I do.
Yeah.
Are you over my shoulder all the fucking time? You don't even know what I'm doing. You've got no idea.
I don't want to know. All I know is it costs me money. It costs us money.
I work too.
I know.
Whatever.
That's true.
So what's up, Jack? How are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I had a rough night of WoW last night, though.
What happened?
So I've been trying to do some heroic stuff, some heroic cataclysm stuff, and I random into a group, and that's where I just jump into a random pickup group. And after about 40 minutes of waiting, I finally got into one, and we were in Halls of Origination, which I had never run before. And for some reason, my DPS was just off. And immediately everyone in the group started ripping into me.
Oh,
they were like, 6,000, that's it? Come on, Mage, you suck. And it was like, fuck you guys. And I just left and I quit. And I was like, I'm done. I don't deal with that. For some reason, like I kept trying to sheep things, trying to crowd control, and it kept hitting it. And I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Stop hitting my sheep. And then I was like, all right, screw it, I'm done. But after waiting almost an hour to get into a game, I finally got into one, and like immediately everyone was just like, "Okay, you need to leave."
That's
like,
awful.
God damn it!
I haven't run into that yet, and I feel like my DPS is still kind of low. I'm still trying to gear up, but no one's really said anything. I've from my experience, as long as you don't fuck anything up royally and like know the fights, no one will really give you too much.
Yeah, I even said as soon as we walked in, I was like, "Hey, this is my first time through here. I'm still kind of a lower level 85, so give me a chance," and then immediately I'll just jump them. He's like, all right, fuck you guys, I'm out. Peace.
Awesome.
It was kind of surprising, though. I was like, wow, I didn't realize there was that kind of vitriol.
They might have all also been from, like, were they all from the same server or same guild? Like, they might have all queued up together.
That's true.
And then just, instantly ganged up on whoever else they got.
Aside from that, Drunk Takes is going awesome. We hit level 10. We're going to I think we might hit a level 11 today. And, we had our first, we got our first 25-man guild achievement on Monday night.
Nice.
Which is pretty cool. We only got one just because, like, You have to have 20 of 25 people in the guild to run the 25 man achievements, and we managed to get like 21 or 22. And then people kept dropping off, so we kept dipping right underneath it. I think we ran with like 19 solid, and it was like we just needed one more. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you're out there and still playing WoW, we're on Dawnbringer. We're the drunk tanks.
I hear there's a few people still playing WoW.
Yeah. So we're looking for more people. We can always use more tanks and healers.
Have you encountered that before where people are rude? I mean, it's something you expect in like Halo or something like that, where kids.
That was really the first time to that extent on WoW that I've ever seen this. I mean, usually, like typically, WoW people are very friendly, very willing to help you and stuff. And this was just like these guys were just like fuck you. And it was kind of shocking, actually.
Weird.
So I don't know. I might just run heroics now with my guild. screw everyone else.
It's not all bad. I run random heroics every day. You should give it another shot.
Yeah,
I run random heroics. I think just about every day.
Yeah,
and I don't think I've ever had anything that bad.
I'm at a point now where I need to start gearing up with heroic stuff. So I need to start doing it anyway. And,
the one time the worst it got in a pickup group I was in was. The mage refused to sheep the targets he was told to sheep. And the tank was like, for the love of God, can you please sheep that? Let's get some crowd control.
Yeah.
And the mage was like, what?
But for what it's worth, like as soon as that happened, I pretty much logged off and watched like a 30-minute video of some British guy explaining how to be a good fire mage. I was like, all right, maybe this is good for me to start, reading up
research.
Reading up a little bit more. But yeah, so that was my WoW experience last night. After going to the gym, so it's not only just geeky stuff. I actually worked out last night too. So
yeah, you could do like a treadmill like WoW situation.
That's what
did any of
one of the Penny Arcade guys has that set up at his house where he's got a treadmill with a keyboard and everything.
Did anybody at the gym go like only 145? Really, buddy? Come on, seriously. Everybody else is benching 200 minimum here. What are you
10-minute miles? Come on now.
There was a video I saw a long time ago, a few years ago, where these guys hooked up a treadmill to their computer so that they could simulate the running in WoW in real life. So in order to make their character walk or run, they had to walk or run on the treadmill.
Oh, wow.
So and they walked from like the crossroads to Ashenvale or to Slinger Tree Post in Ashenvale, and the guy was just like dying. He was so tired.
But yeah, it was fun. WoW was still a blast to play. Like I honestly didn't think I'd have this much fun playing it, but it's been really, really cool. So
awesome.
Yeah, I took my little hiatus between, I guess right after I started playing and then to now. But
do you have any professions?
I'm actually 525 in both my professions. I'm alchemist and herbalism.
Nice.
Okay.
So yeah, and then on my alt now, I started an alt goblin priest. And I am tailoring and enchanting with that guy.
Cool.
That's an expensive combo.
Yeah, well, I figured I've got my 85, so I can make money that
true.
way, and then I can just mail money to my alt. So
that's true.
You and Jeff are both just doing collection professions, right, Gus?
Oh no, I already hit 85, so I'm doing professions. Well, I had a lower level character. Like I made a goblin. He was doing just collection.
Okay.
But then I also switched between him and another character I have that's already 85, and he does like higher end stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, what do you have again, Jeff?
I have a hunter, undead hunter.
The professions.
A profession, herbalism and mining.
So that's 2 collection ones.
Mm-hmm.
Are you all right, Jeff?
Yeah, it's a good way to make money.
You look like you just fell asleep.
No. I was just thinking about WoW. It's
it's a big thing to think about.
I've made about $1,300 in the last week.
Nice.
1,300 gold.
Gold. Sorry.
I don't know what the dollar to gold exchange rate is.
I don't either.
Yeah. You can work that auction house, man, especially as herbalism. Right now, herbalism. I mean, like Firebloom and Vault of Life and stuff like that. People or Cinderbloom.
Yeah, all that collection stuff, all that lower level collection stuff, because all the higher level people don't want to go back.
Yeah,
and go through that.
Yeah, it's crazy how much that stuff goes for.
That lower mid level stuff, you can make a lot of money on, a lot of gold.
But yeah, I like WoW. Still like it. But yeah, Monday nights are going to be our big 25-man raid night. So if you want to join and have Monday nights free, feel free to join the Drunk Tanks on Dawnbringer.
Cool.
Ask for Enchilada with 2 L's.
It seems like with the chill, you should be a frost mage. And
yeah. I tried doing that for my alt. My alt is Nacho with 2 A's. Like I wanted to do Nacho like with 3 O's, but it was like you can't. Did you notice you can't create a character with more than 2 repeating letters?
Really?
Yeah. It wouldn't let me do it. I just wanted to have like NH,
Nacho,
but alas, it would not let or Nacho. But
all right, I didn't know that.
There you go, little WoW fact-finding mission.
Character name trivia.
So, we have something exciting going on Achievement Hunter starting today.
What are you doing?
We are releasing Dead Space 2 videos.
Nice.
Yeah, game comes out next Tuesday, and we're actually releasing videos about a week early. So, it's pretty cool. We got permission from EA to actually release some stuff early, and so we'll be doing it now.
So you're kind of like Dead Week, which kicked off Achievement Hunter long ago.
Yeah, Dead Week forever ago was one of the very first big things we did on Achievement Hunter, and so it's very cool that we have Dead Space 2 again, and we're able to release some stuff early. So, and the game is fantastic. I've played through, I guess, a third of it, and it's really, really badass.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, we can only shoot in certain levels for the early stuff, so I've played the same 4 levels over and over again just to re-get stuff and shoot it better.
I don't think Visceral or EA will mind if we say that it's very scary.
God damn, dude. If you like the first game, you're going to love this game. The graphics, the jump in graphics is incredible.
Yeah, here it's pretty good.
Yeah. Jeff, are you excited to play Dead Space 2?
I am. Where's Gus going?
I don't know. Gus is leaving the podcast.
Okay, so sorry about that. I heard someone yelling outside, and I went to go see what it was. There was a delivery person out there. So
typical wild Wednesday at the drunk tank.
Yeah, since it's kind of weird, I guess. Maybe since people aren't familiar with the geography of the office, since we have you, me, and Jack in here, that means that there's no one out by the front door right now.
Yeah, because we're the downstairs.
Right by the front door.
By the front door at least.
Yeah. So I guess when the delivery person got here, he was confused. So Jack's out dealing with all that stuff right now. So did you see the Portal 2 announcement for PS3 that I guess they're unveiling their Steamworks platform?
Yeah, you get I glanced over it. There's cross-platform compatibility, right?
Yeah, well, you can play if you're playing on the PS3, you can play against or with, I guess, people on the PC, and you also get a copy of the game for Steam on the PC or Mac as well.
Now, I always felt, and maybe I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I always felt if Valve was kind of, I don't know if anti-PS3 is the way to say it, but
they were very down on
nonplussed.
Yeah.
And I remember reading some things about how they found it unnecessarily difficult to develop on the PS3.
Yeah, they were kind of vocal about that.
Yeah, so it's weird that they did such a 180. I wonder what happened.
I don't know. Money probably changed hands.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I think I can't remember off the top of my head, but I think one of the other features was if you were playing and had a saved game on one of the platforms, it transfers to the other platforms.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's so just it's totally platform ambiguous.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever you sit down, your save file is as long as you're logged in.
Yeah,
but do you have to have is there a way to combine your Steam account and your PS3 account?
Yeah, I think you link them, and that's how it does it. That's how it unlocks the free copy on PC or Mac, and that's how it coordinates your save files.
Okay, that's cool. Hey, do you remember when you were playing Metal Gear on the PS3?
Do I?
And you went to go play online, and they made you create a account with I don't know.
It was a Konami
account.
Yeah.
And then you had to link that to your PS3 account just so you could even play online. Does it still like that for all the games?
I mean, every game is different.
Like on Uncharted 2. I know you played Uncharted 2 multiplayer.
No, I didn't have to do that.
Okay, that's cool.
You just hop on.
Man, it's. I guess it's a problem we have with society, and I guess there's things like OpenID that are trying to fix that. But God, it's unwieldy the amount of logins you have to have online these days.
How many email addresses do you guys have?
It's got 4 total, I think.
I have 2. Well, I mean, I have 1 and then aliases, right? So, but a bunch.
Yeah, that's my problem. Is I have a few different email addresses, and over the years I've used different email addresses. So, for example, my Steam account, which I set up, 12 years ago, used an email address that I don't have access to anymore. So then I have to update that and change it, and I have no idea what email address I use lots of times.
You know where I have that? That's the absolute fucking worst. iTunes. It's tied to my email address from our old tech company, and there's nothing I can do about it.
You can't because I guess you have to have access to the old account to be able to update it.
It sucks.
I had that problem. I used to sign in with an AOL screen name that I didn't even use anymore. Then they made me change that to an Apple ID. So now I sign into iTunes with an AOL email address that I've never even fucking checked.
What was your AOL ID?
I'm not going to say it.
Come on, what was it? No, was it Gus Bus?
Because then someone on the fucking podcast is going to guess my password and steal all my iTunes stuff or buy a bunch of shit. I'm going to be like, why the fuck is my credit card maxed out? Oh, fucking someone who listens to the podcast fucking bought every Andy Williams album ever.
Andy Williams, really? Do you think anybody listens to the podcast listens to Andy Williams? They're gonna now, right? I mean, it's gonna be a YouTube. It's gonna be a fucking Twitter trending topic now.
I love Andy Williams.
You and God. You and like every 90-year-old.
Yeah.
Right? Pretty much.
I bet he doesn't see many digital sales. Hey, welcome back, Jack. We let everyone know that you were getting a package from the delivery person outside.
Yeah, no problem. I'm back.
How's the package?
It's fantastic.
Excellent.
Nice.
What I miss? Anything interesting?
No, it was all terrible.
Okay.
We're talking about, how many email addresses do you have?
Somewhere between 5 and 10.
We were talking about how terrible it is having to authenticate with all these different services on the internet.
Oh, yeah.
Especially when you have multiple email addresses.
No, or nothing's worse than like forgetting that you had an account somewhere, and then you have to go back like 2 years later and try to figure out which address you signed up for, and then what your old password was.
And then as more time goes on, like you may not have access to an old email address. That's what we're talking about. We're rehashing.
That's the rough.
Like, that's even happening in the Xbox now too. Like at EA, you have to have your EA account for some stuff for online authentication.
Ubisoft, you have
and
to
then you have to have
Uplay.
your Uplay thing.
I hate that stuff.
I know.
Like,
well, yeah.
That's another example. I think my Xbox Live email address is an old email address I don't even use anymore. I think it's just for my Xbox Live.
See, I don't mind that stuff when you get something for it. Like, Uplay is pretty good about that because it's like an additional achievement system, but you can actually redeem the Uplay points for rewards you can use in-game. Like, I think for Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, you could unlock a new multiplayer character if you had enough Uplay points. And that's stuff you get just for playing the game. You get those points for, like, accomplishing certain things. So
there was a lot of that stuff in Splinter Cell too.
Yeah.
The Xbox Live system is in place already, and the game already has a page where you can download DLC and that kind of stuff. I don't know why.
Well, it's
couldn't
free.
Just be all bundled together.
It's free stuff. So.
But
free DLC. Assassin's Creed DLC came out yesterday.
I just don't want to go through an additional registration step and like a store within a store.
It's
or
confusing.
Store within a game.
The store within a store thing is confusing. Even the Cerberus network was confusing to me.
I don't want to see like a fractured system.
Yeah, I agree.
I want it all to be unified.
I totally agree. And then I was playing Battlefield. I was playing the Vietnam down DLC for Battlefield, and that was the same kind of way where like I went to Xbox Live and downloaded it, but then I had to go in. I couldn't find it anywhere in the game, and then I had to go to this other thing that they have a store inside the game, and then down like a 3 meg file, and then it popped up, and it's just like it's needlessly. Yeah, it makes you play detective.
Yeah,
to get your stuff.
Gus, have you played Little Big Planet 2 yet?
Yeah, I put out an Achievement Hunter video.
I was going to say, is your PS3 still updating?
It wasn't that bad.
Okay.
I guess I hadn't turned it on for a while, and it was on the wireless, and it was updating. It went for about 10 minutes and failed, but then I plugged it into wired, and it took like 7 minutes to update.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
That's not too bad.
So I guess maybe the wireless was flaky or something.
How was Little Big Planet 2?
Awesome.
Yeah?
Looks great. It's a beautiful looking game, and it's a lot of fun. We talk about how powerful Forge is for creating worlds and maps and things like that, and Little Big Planet is like that, where it's just you have the ability to, with the community created maps and game types, there's a lot of open-ended things you can do in that game. It's really crazy.
Cool.
I remember somebody remade episode 1 of RVB in Little Big Planet 1.
Yeah, that was very, very basic.
Very basic, but that was kind of clever, and it's fun to be able to do that kind of stuff with a game, I'll be interested to see. And you say 2 is much more robust.
Yeah, much more robust. You can create like game types, like you can make racing games, like Halo Reach.
Is Little Big Planet a big seller?
I think it is.
Yeah.
Didn't someone make like an 8-bit computer in Little Big Planet, or is that Minecraft?
Somebody did Minecraft.
Okay.
Yeah, that was crazy. Like, that was on such a low level, I didn't understand it. He was like, this is the arithmetic logic unit. And, you're talking about gates and or and all that stuff. It's like, man, I don't remember any of that stuff. But, yeah, that's crazy.
But hey, it's the year of PS3, right?
I think so.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I think they said last year was the year of PS3, and they said the year before that was the year of PS3. So I don't think this is the year of PS3. Okay, I will say one thing that they just announced yesterday that's pretty cool is Valve came out and announced some more details on Portal 2.
We already talked about it.
We just talked about that.
I talked about cloud saving?
Yeah.
That's next generation stuff right there, man. Like, I think the next consoles, you won't have a memory device. You'll just sign in. You could sign in anywhere in the world and be able to get to your save games. And that will be very, very cool.
I don't know. I feel like PS3 is having, like, with the exception of God of War, like every major PS3 title's coming out this year. And Gran Turismo, which came out at the ass end of last year,
I don't think Gran Turismo... I don't know. Gran Turismo, to me, isn't that big of a factor anymore. It sort of did the Duke Nukem thing.
I think it sold like 5 million copies.
Well, because that's the only game for the PS3 that came out. That's like when Wii sells 5 million copies of the next Super Mario Brothers game. Of course they're going to, because there's no other games for it.
You can't say that, though. Yeah. There's so many cross-platform games that come out. I mean, almost every big Xbox game comes out for the PS3 now as well, with the exception of like Gears of War and Halo.
Would you ever pick up a cross-platform game on a PS3 instead of
I wouldn't,
Xbox?
because I'm an Xbox gamer, but you have to recognize the fact that there are a lot of PS3 gamers out there that are getting the same experience.
I don't know about that.
Unless they're playing Call of Duty.
Online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think honestly, I mean, does PS3 have more exclusives this year than the Xbox?
Probably not. Once it's all said and done, probably not.
I don't know. They might.
I think they might.
Well, right now, I mean, on paper, maybe, but I think by the end of it all, it'll even out, or Xbox will have more.
I don't know.
I mean, the map pack for Call of Duty Black Ops is coming out February 1st. You know, that's an Xbox exclusive for...
It's a timed exclusive.
Still an exclusive for now.
It doesn't count.
Yeah, but I wouldn't... I don't think timed exclusives are the same.
No, but it's still... I mean, but, you know, if you want to play it first, you got to play it on Xbox.
Listen, I'm an Xbox fan, and I love the Xbox. I think it's far superior to the PS3, but I do recognize that the PS3 is making grounds, and I think that they're going to have a very good year.
I think
they're getting to core a lot faster with Move than Kinect is.
I think
Little Big Planet already works in Kinect, and
Move.
Already works in Move, and I think Killzone's going to launch with Move functionality too.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know.
There still hasn't been an announcement for a core game that's going to have Kinect interactivity. The only thing was going to be Fable 3, and they cancel it.
They said they might add it later as DLC or something.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not Xbox fan, but I'm not blind.
No. I'm just saying. I think PS3 won't live up to everyone's expectations this year.
Uncharted 3 is going to come out this year, right?
Yeah, that'll be great.
Yeah,
that's going to be a huge game, and with the movie traction behind it too.
Yeah, we'll see about that. People are kind of iffy on the movie.
You
know how everyone on the internet is. Yeah. Everyone's very vocal about how they feel.
Everyone's pissed off that Nathan Fillion's not going to be Drake.
Isn't it going to be Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah.
That dude's riding high after The Fighter. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't picture him as a adventure hero, but that's just me.
Have any of you seen The Fighter?
Yes.
Have you seen him without a shirt on?
The Fighter is amazing, by the way.
I still haven't seen it.
You should go see it.
Really want to go watch
it. Christian Bale won. Didn't he win a Golden Globe?
Yeah.
And I also watched The King's Speech. That movie's great too. You should definitely watch that.
We finally saw Social Network. And I kind of feel bad I didn't watch it before the Drunk Tank Awards because it was really good.
It's fantastic.
You can't question the awards on the Drunk Tank.
I'm not questioning it. No. I think what it is, if I watched them back to back, I think I would still pick Exit Through the Gift Shop. It's just that it's fresher in my mind right now.
Ah, okay.
But but both movies, maybe we talked about them a lot afterward, which I know that's my way of determining whether or not I really enjoyed something is how long I think about it afterward.
No, I think that's totally fun.
Yeah. So, and both of them have made me think afterwards. So,
Exit Through the Gift Shop, we watched that film, and then every day for about 2 weeks, at some point during the day, we had a Exit Through the Gift Shop conversation.
Yeah.
You know?
But we did that, maybe not as long, but we did that too with Social Network.
Yeah. That's why I always like David Lynch's films. I would spend like 3 months trying to work them out afterwards, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not that smart. Most people could probably figure it out in 10 minutes, but I had to have a calculator.
Had an abacus out with you.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm just spelling boobs upside down over and over. This is not helping.
That's impressive to do on an abacus, actually.
Well, they got the shape going, you know?
Yeah, I guess so.
They got that going in their favor.
Gus, do you know how to use an abacus?
No.
No?
Hey, I don't even know how to use a slide rule. My dad knew how to use a slide rule. He said that, I guess, when he was taking like math courses when he was younger, that he learned how to do everything on a slide rule.
It's crazy.
Let me ask you a question. Is Mass Effect 3 going to launch cross-platform?
I think so.
It is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought so.
Did they announce that, or are you just guessing?
No, I think they announced
did.
It. Yeah.
I'll put a supporting link in the link dump or denying link in the link dump. So look at it now.
Not to continue to fan the flames of console fanboyism, but what are the exclusives for 360 this year? Bulletstorm and Gears. And what else? I know I'm missing something probably pretty big. Is Crysis going to be on the PS3?
Yes.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
Crysis.
And BioShock doesn't come out this year. They won't. We
don't know. I mean, E3 they'll announce.
Well, they
a
said.
bunch of stuff.
I think currently BioShock Infinite is scheduled for February 2012.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're shooting for.
So I really don't know. I really don't know what good exclusives.
I found a list. I don't know if there's a comprehensive list.
Okay.
Xbox 360 exclusives for 2011: Gears 3, XCOM, Kingdoms. what the fuck? It has Halo on here, but there's no announcement about that.
Yeah.
Forza Motorsports 4, Star Wars Kinect.
Oh, yeah, that's supposed to come out holiday. I bet it pushes, though.
Rise of Nightmares, Codename D, Project Draco, Steel Battalion, and that's all that's on this list. Okay. And then PS3 has Little Big Planet 2, Killzone 3, Uncharted 3, Resistance 3, lots of threes, Infamous 2, SOCOM 4, Ratchet & Clank, Yakuza 4, Twisted Metal, and MotorStorm Apocalypse.
Yeah.
I mean, it's balanced.
Yeah. I'd argue that there were higher profile PS3 exclusives than Xbox exclusives on that list.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I've heard of every one of these PlayStation ones, but some of these are new. But, I mean, what does that say also?
It's true.
New IP versus, expanding on something that's existing.
Absolutely true.
Speaking of new IP, did you guys talk about the 3DS yet?
No,
they
not on my radar.
They announced the launch date today. It's March 25th, I think?
No, March 27th. It's March 25th for Europe. It launches in Europe before the U.S.
Really?
Yeah.
I just saw March 25th on a thing. I didn't read the whole bit.
Yeah, it's March 25th in Europe, March 27th in the U.S. for $249.99.
Wow.
So how many millions of those are they selling in Tokyo, you think?
Some millions everywhere, probably.
I really wonder how this system's going to do. I feel like it's kind of the canary in the coal mine for mobile gaming. A dedicated platform versus something like the iPhone.
Yeah.
It's got the 3D working in its favor, which iPhone doesn't have, but I'm curious to see.
It's 3D without glasses, too, which I appreciate.
Like, if the DS came out in March, I wonder how it would have done versus the iPhone and people, gaming on their phones now or other mobile devices. I guess it comes in either Aqua Blue or Cosmo Black.
What would you pick, Griffin? Aqua Blue or Cosmo Black?
Probably black.
Yeah.
The name makes me think of Cosmo Kramer, though.
Is it with a K or is
it? No, it's with a C.
Okay. Well, that's good.
This is a tangent. Did you guys hear that the oldest elephant in North America died?
Oh, how old was he?
She? She was 71, and I guess their normal life expectancy is like 44.
And she never forgot.
Yeah.
She was one of the painting elephants, the ones that paint. But she lived.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she lived in California. But she was. Her name is Taj.
How did she die?
I think just old age.
She was jogging. Heart attack.
Yeah, I think. I mean, she was like really old for an elephant, I guess.
Well, it's pretty. I mean, bigger things usually die earlier, right? Bigger dogs have about half the life expectancy of smaller dogs. Andre the Giant only lived to be in his
big turtles
40s.
Live for a long time though, like big tortoises.
True. Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Yeah, I don't know really what determines that. I guess like maybe how long it takes you to mature.
How long does a whale live?
I think they live a long time.
Real
question. A whale.
They're pretty smart, those whales.
We killed a whale in WoW.
The whale shark.
The whale shark,
which is technically a whale.
Yeah.
I guess maybe it depends on the type of whale.
Speaking of sharks, have we talked about the street sharks yet?
No, Bernie had a journal about it.
God damn. We're about to go there, too.
Have fun. Have fun with that, the street sharks.
So, I guess what Jeff's talking about is, with all the flooding going on in Brisbane, in Australia, there was an advisory put out. I don't remember the exact wording, but, I'll link it in the link dump. There's an advisory put out that because the flooding was so severe that there were now sharks swimming through the streets of Brisbane. So people have to be careful when they're out in their flooded streets because they're sharks, that's crazy.
Awesome.
That's not cool, man.
No, you don't want that. Like, as if there weren't already enough dangerous animals on that fucking continent. Now there are sharks in the street.
God.
Did you see the video of the guy canoeing through a McDonald's?
Yeah.
That's pretty great.
How do you think other animals deal with that? Like a kangaroo, right? It's like, I'm just hopping along. A fucking shark is eating me. It's like fish you'd think would learn to expect it.
Yeah.
No, land-based mammals? Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
They have no idea what's going on.
Just to get back to the whale question. The smaller ones live, like the porpoises and whatnot, live to be like 20 to 40. And then the larger ones, like killer whales, I think their average is 60 and older. And then, but the smaller species, they say that only live to be about half their lifespan in captivity, but in the wild they live longer. And the longest is a bowhead whale, and they live to be 200 years, like on average.
This is not supporting my theory that larger things don't live longer.
Yeah, I think it's just, I don't know. I think a lot of it has to do with how long it takes for it to become an adult.
But do you think that it taking longer to become an adult is a function of the fact that it lives longer, though?
I think so. I mean, it must be, right? I mean, it's got longer time to like.
So shouldn't Andre the Giant live to be like 200?
But he was too big for normal.
Yeah,
he was out of the normal range.
He was abnormal for human size. So I think maybe that's what it has to do with.
I wonder how long the average NBA player lives.
Well, that's a good question. Like they're bigger than normal.
They are.
Like, but they're not like super freakishly. Well, some of them are.
Manute Bowles died, right?
Right. I think he died because of complications of being
fucking 7'7".
Too big, yeah.
That sucks for him.
Manute Bowles never got his posse. Did you guys see that video that came out this week about the autonomous mini helicopters that can build stuff?
Fuck that.
Oh, yeah.
No.
You mean Skynet?
That's scary.
Yeah, it's like...
Cyberdyne?
I forget where they were. It was University of Pennsylvania. Researchers built these 4 little mini helicopters, and they issue the helicopters a command. They tell them to, like, build a shape. And then the 4 helicopters work together to build the shape that they're instructed to using pre-made items.
And they don't they don't bump into each other in flight or anything.
Yeah, they coordinate the building process and communicate to build human-sized cages. They can't figure out that they're only building human-sized cages and nothing else.
And they said that the only limitation for them right now is battery life, which is comforting after watching The Matrix.
Well, what they're going to do is they'll just build little robots to swap out their batteries.
Yeah. Or they'll just harvest energy from our flesh.
At what point do they start trying to track down Sarah Connor? That's what I'm wondering.
But it's crazy to see that.
I love Jeff and I watched that video. I'm sure you'll link it. And then at the very end, there's like a half-second shot of the 3 robots, and it's like the most ominous thing ever.
It's the one like in the camera going.
Yeah.
And then, come on, don't ruin it.
It's fantastic.
They also can do some really crazy things with 3D printers now. I was just looking through for image research, and there's just some really crazy shapes.
Yeah. But
I read that you can
super expensive.
You can 3D print autonomous helicopter robots.
Okay, I can't wait till I can 3D print a hamburger. That's what I'm waiting for.
You
want a replicator?
That's the dream.
You download different kinds of hamburgers and like print out different ones.
Earl Grey.
Wouldn't all right?
Well
so
done.
wouldn't the synthesizer shouldn't that have put Guinan out of a job? Like, what did she do?
She was there for the conversation.
Sage advice.
I guess, but does she
really
have
was
a
really
sage
old.
advice
Remember
job?
when they went back in time and she was there?
They needed someone to wear those crazy hats. They're like, we have all these hats. We need someone to wear them.
Well, because it's not just. I mean, you could get a coffee in your damn house. Like it's the experience. That's
the experience.
It's the ambiance, the people watching, the interaction.
Even like Quark, right? He had a bar in Deep Space Nine. He had a great bar. Actually, they replicated that bar at the Star Trek Experience, right?
Deep Space Nine.
I didn't go to it, but I know it was there.
Deep Space Nine was a good show. Shut up.
What?
It was good. It took a while to get going, but it got good.
They were like
Cole Meany. I love Cole Meany.
We have to give Chief O'Brien a platform. He's too big for Next Generation.
Didn't Worf end up on the show too?
Yeah, like eventually.
Towards the end?
I don't know if he was on the show all the time, but he was there.
Yeah. Star Trek needs more Ferengi. How do we do this?
It did need more Ferengi. It did. The Ferengi are great.
Come on, Odo and Quark, those guys were great.
Man, Star Trek is like right up there in the nerd scale. It's pretty high.
Yeah.
For me to think that. That's something else.
You love it.
It's what I married.
Actually, Monty and I have been in the studio. We've been playing the Next Generation movies behind us while we work.
Oh, really?
We got we wheeled out a little monitor and.
You guys were watching First Contact the other day, I saw.
Yeah, I mean, kind of half watching. We're both working on stuff, but
we
have it going in the background, and we have conversations.
What was the one after First Contact? Contact that was terrible.
I don't know. Like, I've never seen the Next Generation movies except for the first one that had the old cast in it too.
Generations.
There was Generations, and there was First Contact. First Contact was pretty good.
Insurrection was great, I thought.
That's the one where the Romulan clone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one wasn't too bad. But there was one in there with like Data I think they brought Lore back or something. I don't know.
I can't stand Lore.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't like Data acting out at all. Like, he bugs me. Like, I'm not a huge Data fan.
No.
Sorry.
Oh, man. You don't let that lady in Trekkies who...
No kidding. Yeah, she was wild. She was like...
The one looking at the hill?
Yeah.
She would Did you ever see Trekkies?
Yeah.
We're referring to the scene with this lady who was like in love with Brent Spiner, and she lived on the other side of a hill in California, and she... he was on one side of the hill, she was on the other.
Oh, okay.
And she had a photo album of like 300 photos of Brent Spiner that were all pictures she would take at Star Trek conventions, but it would be like Brent Spiner in the process of signing an autograph, and then like a second later, and then a second later. It was like a flip book and it was just like the same shot over and over and over again. And she would be like, sometimes when I'm having a rough day, and if anybody on the podcast is listening to this and it's your mom, I apologize.
She had a bunch of kids.
Chances are pretty good that it is. But anyway, so she would be like, sometimes when I have a really tough day, I just like to pull out my Brent Spiner Brent Spiner picture book, and I sit on the back porch and I stare at the hill and have a glass of red wine and think, maybe Brent's having a bad day and he's staring at the hill too. And
like we could be staring at the
we
same
could be
hill.
staring at the same hill. And
wow.
It's comforting.
I think, he lived on that hill and she lived nearby or something, right?
Yeah, he lived on the other side of the hill.
So that was their connection.
Yeah.
Like they're both drinking wine on the back porch, thinking about each other.
That's terrifying.
I saw that again not too long ago. I think I rented it on Zune because it's been so long since I'd seen it. I watched it like a month or two ago.
It's fucking fantastic.
It's still just as creepy as ever.
That was made by Tasha Yar, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know who's a huge Tasha Yar fan?
I fucking hate
my wife.
Okay.
Really?
Oh, God.
They were so fixated on her too. It's like she died. She's out of the show. It's like good riddance. Then we got Worf after that, right? Isn't that when he came? He became a security.
Yeah.
But he was on the show before.
I think
she
so.
left, right?
Why did they dump her? Was it because everybody hated her?
No, I don't know. I think she left for whatever reason, and then she died.
Pursue her career making documentaries about Star Trek
I
fans.
don't know, like the tar monster thing or whatever.
She had a terrible death, man. It's like and just kind of spit her out, and it's like, all right, you're dead.
But it's kind of but they brought her back, and they brought her back, and they brought her back, and they're like, now she's a Romulan. Like it was really.
Yeah.
I got so sick of seeing her.
The Romulan Tasha Yar had nothing to do with the original Tasha Yar, right?
It was her daughter.
Except that
was her daughter?
Is that a spoiler?
No, at this point, no. I didn't know that. I knew there was a Romulan version.
Yeah, somehow, I don't know what happened. Like, there was an alternate reality, right, where she didn't die, and then she went off, and then something happened. Like, she went off with this man she fell in love with, and she was like, she went into the place, and Guinan was like, you're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be here. So then hey, Bernie.
Whoa.
So then she left because it was the reality she didn't belong in, and then later on, they see her, and she's a Romulan. It's like, oh, no, her ship crashed, and she ended up marrying some Romulan guy or something.
Weird.
Maybe it was more torturous than that, but anyway.
She was in the final episode, too.
Was she?
Yeah, because they did the 3 timeline thing, remember?
It's like, either she's on the show or she's not, right? Like,
yeah.
God, can't stand her.
Do you remember what the very last line of Next Generation was?
I don't.
The sky's the limit.
That door slam was louder than what I intended.
So what you're saying, Griffin, is that you hate stories where characters don't stay dead and they keep coming back over and over.
I think Bernie just broke your door, slamming it.
Bernie hates my door today.
What did he yell on the way out?
I don't know. Probably something horrible.
I'm gonna eat a cheeseburger.
Don't make fun of eating cheeseburgers. That's one of the finest thing a person can do.
Oh man, we all went to KFC yesterday. This isn't a lunch bunch because KFC. I'm sure you've already tried out there.
If you haven't, check it out.
You had the double down, Gus.
Yes.
You got a double down?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
It was like I'd had one once before, and I felt terrible after eating it, and I thought maybe it was just a fluke. So I ordered it. I was like, "No, this is awesome." That it was totally just a fluke. And about halfway through, I felt like I was going to die. It was horrible.
So bad.
I honestly, I had forgotten what a double down was. I just remember it was kind of a gimmicky thing, so I ordered it. Then when I got back here to eat it, I was like, "Oh yeah, this thing has no bun. It's just like chicken with cheese in the middle."
Yeah, it's like two pieces of like fried chicken, and then the sandwich is in the middle. So instead of bread, you have fried chicken.
Yeah.
And it's like cheese
bacon too, right?
Yeah, I was a little shocked when I opened up what I had ordered.
It was so good.
Oh man!
I mean, I didn't have one yesterday, but I had one the original time Gus and I went, and it does make you want to die. But on the way there, it's the most amazing thing you'll ever do.
It's heaven that takes you to hell.
Hi, Matt.
Hey, Matt.
God, so many fucking interruptions.
Hey, Matt.
Did Bernie just barge in here and slam the door a minute ago?
Like
yeah, he did.
Times.
I just wanted to one up. How many times did you slam the door?
Twice. All right, there we go. Hey.
All right.
I'm so glad we got new mics that really pick up a lot more sound and started using it on this podcast.
Last one.
We gotta start locking doors around here.
I have a recommendation for your lunch bunch.
Oh, what's that?
It's something pretty cool. There's a place on South Congress called Hop Dottie. It's a burger bar.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That place is awesome. I've been twice now. That place is great.
That place is always super packed. That's why I've never gone in. Like I wanted to go one time and it was just like crazy busy.
Where on South Congress?
It's where
just north of
Mars
Guero.
It's next to where Mars used to be.
Okay.
It's literally the next door.
It's fucking CC's Market.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
But it's really, really good stuff. And they have double Dr. Pepper on tap.
I hear that
is
place
great.
is awesome.
But I've been there twice, and then we went a third time, and the line they were like, "Yeah, it's going to be about an hour." It's like, yeah, no thanks. So
Crazy.
But really, really good place. I highly recommend it. Get lunch there.
We've been trying to branch out because we've decided, like we've all been eating just chain restaurants lately and haven't been exploring. So we tried the other day. We went to the Estonians restaurant. What was it called again?
Second.
And
it was bar Second.
And it was going to be like an hour wait. It's like, well, this is a lunch break. It's like you can't.
Yeah. Was the S in second a dollar sign?
The N was the number 2, but on its side.
It's a fucking Tuesday. And it's 11:45 in the morning, and we show up, and they're like, "Do you have reservations?"
Yeah. We were also the only people in that restaurant who were not in suits.
Yeah. And then they all there was just this like general air of, I don't know, like snobbery.
Yeah. Who makes reservations for fucking lunch?
Yeah.
I'll tell you who. Assholes.
Yeah, that's who.
Was it like that place they eat in American Psycho, where it's like everyone's wearing suits and showing business cards to each other?
I don't know.
I didn't know.
We were
ushered out long before we saw any business cards.
Oh, okay.
It was obvious that we had no business there.
We were all dressed like slobs.
It's like trading places where it's all the old men sitting around.
It's like, no, we don't have a reservation, so how long is the wait? And they go, for you? And we go, yeah. And they go, how long do you have? And we go, we have to be back in an hour. And they go, oh, it's an hour and 15 minutes. So sorry.
Oh. But you went to an old staple, right?
Oh, yeah.
We went to Staples. It was delicious.
We went to Frank.
You went to Frank, man. I miss Frank. Frank was a good place.
Yeah. We had we all tweeted pictures of our
They still have the best
hot dogs that day.
domain ever for their restaurant, hotdogscoldbeer.com.
Yeah, that's a great domain.
It is, except if you're looking for them, then I don't know if that's a great plan.
Yeah.
Maybe that should have been the name of the place.
Hot dogs, cold beer.
Yeah. Hey, before we go, I kind of want to talk about the comic, if that's okay.
Go for it.
No.
Okay, a couple of things. Well, we just introduced some new characters in yesterday's comic, and
thanks for the heads up. By the way, I think
I don't know what it is.
I'm going to draw my own panel and just like scan it and put it up. All right.
Well, okay, but I didn't include myself. I mean, Luke and I always do the introductions, but I didn't include myself in the new employee thing either. But
you've been doing the comic for how many years now? 4 years.
Well, I know that's
4.5.
So you've been on the comic for 4.5 years.
Well, I've been minimizing the fact that I'm new because nobody
new.
wants to be the new guy. But anyway, yeah, and I completely spaced it. I think it's because you work in Achievement Hunter.
The comic was all the new guys at Rooster Teeth, and for some reason it's like 7 guys and not me, and like 2 of the guys got hired before me, and they're in there.
Yeah.
No. Monty and Brandon were both here before I was.
Yeah, I think it's because in my. Go ahead.
You should be considered flattered that you're not considered a new guy.
I guess so.
You've been been graduated.
He's a no guy.
Yeah, I don't exist. I don't exist.
No, but here's what it was. It was sort of I was thinking kind of along the lines of video production, and you're just in this other category with Jeff.
Jeff, raise my hand. We don't produce videos here.
Jack and I produced 6 videos yesterday alone.
Okay, I didn't mean video. I meant like. No, because I was going to say live action, but I also.
But we also produce live action every Monday. Put out every single Monday.
Well, I'm very sorry.
Okay.
But there was only enough slots for those guys.
Okay.
And you've been in the comic actually a lot more, I think, than Brandon has at this point. Even.
Really?
Yeah, I think you actually have been in it more than Brandon. Or at least you've had more of a part in it. Like, he's sometimes in the background more, but...
Wait till she does the Fleshlight arc. You'll be all over the
Yeah, if you want, I could do some comics about you.
Thank you. That's all right.
No, I apologize. It wasn't intentional at all.
It's not a big
totally
deal
spaced
at all.
it.
But I am going to draw my own comic, though. So that's going to be my panel.
You should do it.
My panel response.
You should do it because and that goes for anybody. If you guys want to, Luke and I started the group, the comics group, and so that's what we've been trying to keep it up pretty regular about posting like behind the scenes stuff, like either stories where we have pictures of like Joel when he did that comic, we posted his comic, so that's kind of a great place for that. And if anyone wants to do that, like we can kind of just throw it all in there and let people look at it. Okay, so the main thing I wanted to talk about is that Brandon has been working very hard getting the book 1 and book 2 into the iTunes store, so iBooks. And I just want to let you know that those are both, I think they both went live today, or at least book 2 went live today, book 1 was already up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're working on the Kindle, but the site, we still have some sizing issues to work out, so I would, like, if you're looking to buy it digitally, I would go to iTunes first.
So is there, like, an iPhone version and an iPad version, or how does that work? I don't know, I've never bought, like, a book.
Oh, God, you're going to ask me specifics?
I think it's a version... platform ambiguous. It scales. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it scales. Yeah.
I've only seen it on the iPad, but I think we just did that because it was easier to see, sizing and whatnot. But so that's kind of exciting.
Yeah, if you want to buy the book and you like trees, you can get it on.
You can save trees.
Eventually we'll have all of them up digitally, but right now we just have 1 and 2.
I guess it takes a while to go through and like export or
takes Brandon a while. Yes.
I didn't ask him. He just decided to do that one day, and he's awesome. So I was going to take him to lunch.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of lunch,
I fucking brought you some fried chicken, so I don't even want to hear it.
Was that you who brought that?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that was you.
We brought a bunch of fried chicken, and I totally went and got you.
Griffin texted me one night. She's like, "Hey, do you have a bookshelf I can borrow for a short we're shooting tomorrow?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, no problem." And I sent photos of like one in my bedroom loaded full of stuff, and then another one that was completely empty. She's like, "Can you bring them both in?" I was like, "All right." So I pulled everything off this bookshelf. It's all over my bedroom floor right now. I've got a photo of it actually of before and after. And so I bring it in, and it's Friday, and it's like, all right, they're shooting the short, and no, they're not. We're not shooting the short on Friday.
That's not me.
So my room has been a mess for a week now because of my bookshelf is gone, and it's sitting in there. I don't even know if it's done yet.
To be fair, I wouldn't have had you bring in both of them, except that you told me they were the same. They looked the same and they matched.
I sent you photos of both.
Yeah, but I mean, you sent me a couple of blurry photos, but they're totally different
wood
finishes,
photos.
Different sizes.
I didn't say they were the same thing.
No, I appreciate you clearing off your shelf, but Brandon spent he was been at the office until 2 a.m. doing these things. So I was going to take him out.
Can I also interject, Jack? You just described every room in my house. Well, pretty much. It's like
I'm not married to Griffin.
We may or may not need this sofa for a short. So let's go ahead and assume that we will, and rent a truck to take it to the office.
When I was first starting, I did a play, and I had a $300 budget, and so we used almost every piece of furniture in our living room. We didn't have for a month and a half while the show was running. We just had no furniture.
And the cool thing about that too is theater people are really respectful of your furniture.
Yeah.
You know what fucking sucks? I brought it in, and then the actors are complaining about it being dirty. I'm like, fuck you.
One of the things in the play is one of the people was a drunk, and they were required to spill liquor all over a sofa.
Well, how's
that
any
totally
different than what it's normal?
That was ad-libbed. Oh, okay.
I will say I appreciate.
He was in the moment.
I will say I appreciate because Griffin actually cleaned off one of my shelves and repainted a little bit of it.
I restained it. Yeah, there was a couple of nicks in it, and I stained it.
So that's cool. And you also got us really high that day when you were staining next door. So instead of the big warehouse where smell disperses, you stained right next door to us.
Oh, is that what that smell was?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it had something to do with the counter.
That's what I thought too.
It was also counter day. The really bad smell you were smelling was Bondo.
I don't know. I smelled paint thinner.
Oh, that I didn't have any paint thinner. I had wood stain. That's probably what you're smelling. The Bondo just smells bad though. That's what they were.
It was strong though. It was very, very strong.
Where'd you get this from, Griffin?
I found it in a parking lot. It's kind of cool, right? It's magnets.
It's like a little magnet.
I thought it was a ring, but it's just like a collection of magnets.
My wife has some of that. It's like magnetic jewelry you can buy online, and you can make different things. That's a very small subset of the magnets that you get, so you can make your own stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's the stuff. I think Bernie talked about that stuff, that you have to be careful if you have a really small kid, because if they eat 2 of those magnets and they get down to the intestinal tract, they'll attract to each other, and they can seal your intestines shut.
Well, I actually was just going to give it to Monty because he has a collection of just a bunch of little things that he's.
Do you think it might be a good idea to remind him not to eat this stuff?
Just tell him,
Probably the same thing with pets too, I imagine.
Yeah, I'm not going to take it home because we have a kid and we have a puppy now. We just got a puppy.
How's that? What kind of dog is it?
It's a Neapolitan Mastiff. She took a shit all over my backseat of my car today.
Is it like chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry?
It's like a blue white.
She got a strawberry center.
Delayed laugh. Thanks,
guys.
I didn't laugh because I've heard that 8 times already.
That's
the 9th. And guess what? It's the only one that's been recorded.
Hey.
It's the fucking dog that Hagrid has in Harry Potter. That giant monster dog.
In the books, it's actually supposed to be a Great Dane, but in the movies, they have a Neapolitan Mastiff.
Yeah.
Little known fact.
Ironically, Jeff wanted a Great Dane. So we got a Neapolitan Mastiff.
No,
were you guys trying to find the largest dog with the biggest shits possible? I mean, you're like, the Saint Bernard was big, I guess, but
this dog will be bigger than the Saint Bernard,
or hevier anyway. Yeah.
30 pounds heavier.
They just went and got a cow. They're like, screw it.
This dog will be. I just realized I said this dog will be another dog heavier than Jupiter. No, I love this dog. I think it's a great dog, and you did a great job finding it.
Yeah, she's really beautiful, and she's been a little bit nippy, and she's not potty trained yet, but she's already improved.
She's a puppy.
Since yesterday. Yeah,
she ruined our coffee table the day after we got her. Yeah. That's cool too. That coffee table was 2 weeks old.
How?
She just chewed half of it off.
She chewed the corner off. There's no corner in there anymore.
Yeah.
Well, corners are dangerous.
That's true.
If you fell and onto the corner, you could injure yourself.
She was safety proofing the house.
Yeah. Doing you a favor.
She's awesome. She's in puppy daycare right now.
Yeah, that exists.
No, believe me, I know. You don't have to tell me.
They have dog spas in California. Have you ever seen those before?
Yeah, I think there was a bit when that Conan did a long time ago where Triumph went to one of those dog spas. Yeah.
I'd like to see that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Do you think it's online?
Probably. I'll see if I can find
sure
it and
it's
put a link dump.
Speaking of Triumph, what do you think Robert Smigel does on a day-to-day basis?
Roll in piles of cash.
Do you
Piles
think so?
of cash from what, though?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. He's a writer, right? He writes for Conan, I think.
Does he?
I think so.
I don't know. I mean, I know he has Triumph, and I know he had the Ambiguously Gay Duo.
He's got all that TBS money now.
Yeah, I don't know if
but
traditionally writers make like tons and tons, do they?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I assume Smigel's a pretty well-respected dude in the industry.
I would imagine on Conan they're treated pretty well because Conan started as a writer.
Yeah.
So I would imagine he treats his writers well. But I don't know. I don't know that for certain at all. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm going to look up Smigel now because he's probably done a lot of stuff we're not aware of behind the scenes.
God, the video of Triumph and the Star Wars geeks and when they're waiting for Phantom Menace, probably one of the best videos ever.
That's pretty good.
Triumph on the weather, doing the weather report in Hawaii is probably my favorite.
That's my favorite,
God.
though.
Yeah, that's the best
So
one.
funny.
When you start ripping into the anchors in their
Oh
hair.
my god, dude. That dude is so fucking funny. I mean, I know he has a team of writers that write Triumph and write all those lines, but a lot of that stuff was off the cuff, or at least it came across as off the cuff. Very funny. So, have fun dumping that.
I'm sure I can find all that stuff.
Do we want to tell people to check Achievement Hunter tomorrow for something cool at all?
Check Achievement Hunter tomorrow for something cool, if at all.
What is that?
Our new segment thing?
No.
You forget what we're doing?
No.
Are you legitimately don't know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
So don't come to the site
Don't
tomorrow?
stay the fuck away from Achievement Hunter tomorrow, whatever you do. Avoid all the play.
Do not go to Achievement Hunter.
There you go.
So I did my first Achievement Hunter video in a long time.
How was it? Was it fun?
It was fun. Got to play some
I had
Big Planet.
fun doing the audio with you.
I don't know how it started or why it is that I'm the one who makes PS3 videos internally, but I kind of like it.
Because you have the PS3 at home, and I would not consider you to be an Xbox gamer. I would just consider you to be a gamer.
Yeah, I could see that.
Because I don't think you care what platform the game is on.
Nah,
as long as you,
as long as it's fun, as long as it's WoW.
I see you playing on live a lot.
I'm surprised that you do. Because, I mean, you love board games, you love any kind of game. And you're like, your whole life you've been playing games of all types. Why is it that you're so, like, platform specific?
I am so addicted to achievements.
Okay.
That's
but they're
all
trophies.
it is.
What about
Trophies aren't the same.
There's achievements in WoW.
I know, and there's achievements in Steam, and there's achievements in BioWare games.
You just got invested early into that platform, and you're
like,
trying to stick with it.
I'm invested in that platform, and it works for me, and Xbox Live is awesome. It's hands down the best online delivery system.
Steam?
I don't get the sense of community out of Steam, and maybe it's just because I don't spend as much time on it. But I just like the interface. I like how Xbox Live works. I like how integrated it is with all the games. I like that up until recently you didn't have to have 15 different accounts to play multiplayer games.
Steam?
Like the Sony problem. Yeah, I know. I just like Xbox. I don't know.
All right.
You know one thing I don't like about Xbox Live?
What's that?
Trying to, like, remove, like, friends and friend requests. It's the process is so slow. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, but it's like...
Do it from the website.
I do it from the website. It's faster, but it's still slow.
Yeah.
I mean, it should just have I should just be able to toggle a bunch and delete
I
a
think
bunch.
I sent you a friend request, and I waited 3 weeks, and when you didn't reply, I just deleted it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I was like, fuck that. I can take a hint.
It's just that every time I have so many, like, not that I have so many friends. No.
I'm so popular. Everyone wants to be my friend.
No, from when I was doing Pajama Achievements, I asked everyone to send me friend requests. So then, because I was doing it, I asked for it. I don't think I would have the appeal now, but I asked for people because at the time we were looking for people to play with. So I have a bunch of people that I added that I've never met in person and I don't remember who they are. So I'm kind of slowly getting rid of decluttering, and then I can add people I actually know. So that's why. But yeah, it's like every time I start and then I lose after a minute or two. I'm just like, fuck it, I'll just do it later. And I've been saying I'll do it later for like a year.
All right.
I'm not trying to say I'm popular.
Can I tell you one thing I don't like about trophies? While we're talking about
What
this?
don't you like about trophies?
I don't like that there's not a number value associated with them. I like the number value. I like the total aggregate score.
Yeah, but you get a total aggregate gamer score. Like
I do like that. You're
trophies.
right about that. I do like that, and I like the idea of the platinum trophy.
Yeah,
and that's starting to make its way into Xbox games, and I appreciate that. Most of the Sega games now have an achievement that's got every other achievement, which is essentially the same thing.
We kind of danced around this earlier. I don't know why we didn't talk about it, but with all the security problems that the PS3 is experiencing now with jailbreaks and hacking, I guess their trophy system has been compromised as well.
Uh-huh.
To where if you jailbreak your PS3, you can unlock any trophy you want.
Oh, wow. Thus destroying that system.
Yeah, they said it doesn't work in some games. Like, I guess it doesn't work in Resident Evil 5 or Arkham Asylum, but it works in a lot of other games.
Man.
Well, why would anyone do that? Like, what's the point? Like, if you don't earn something, why have it?
It's the same. I mean, people do it on the Xbox too. Game savers, like that guy, Strip Club DJ. Everybody was so crazy that he was the first person to hit 100,000 gamer score, and it was a big deal. And then you found out he cheated his way up there, and tons of people do it. I don't know. People like to circumvent systems, I guess.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people do it just because they can, I guess, or they just want to ruin it for everybody else.
Yeah, one thing that I didn't know that came out as a result of this was that the reason the PSP doesn't have trophies is because it's been hacked and it's a compromised system.
Huh.
That's why they never push trophies down to the PSP.
That's interesting that they wouldn't, they're making them, or they're worried about hackers doing that to them,
Because then the system doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, I guess so.
If you can just unlock anything you want at will.
If only they had a service you paid for, that they would hire people to moderate that thing. Oh, wait.
I don't want to give them too much shit. It's terrible that happened to them. I wouldn't want
it is terrible
on anyone.
It would devastate me if that happened on the Xbox.
Yeah, and I guess they're having a lot of problems with cheaters on Call of Duty servers now
and
online.
I'm sure it'll all get worked out and fixed eventually. And hopefully the sanctity of the trophy system will be restored.
Yeah.
I hope so.
From what I understand of the problem, and I'm not nearly up on it as I should be, from what I understand, it would be very difficult to fix if it's possible at all.
Oh, that's too bad, man.
It's kind of, I think, and again, I could be wrong, to me, in my mind, it's similar to how it used to be you couldn't rip DVDs, and then all of a sudden, like those keys were discovered that allowed you to unlock the encryption, and then you could rip DVDs, and that's never been fixed.
Yeah.
You can never go back and rewrite that standard. So maybe we'll see a PS4 a lot sooner than expected.
Yeah. I wonder if trophies are that big of a deal to PlayStation owners, though.
If the trophies aren't that big a deal, I'm sure the pirated games and stuff like that are a big deal to Sony.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm sure. Yeah. I'm just thinking about from like the gamer's experience. Like, I know if this happened on the 360, it would ruin achievements for me and for everybody, and it would be a big deal. But I don't get the sense that there's a lot of the trophies are as big of a deal to PS3 players as achievements are to Xbox
not as
players.
sacred.
It could be because maybe you don't play it as much on the PS3. Maybe that's why you don't see it. I don't know.
It's
possible.
know.
I'm just
yeah, I mean, I just generally seeing stuff online.
Yeah.
And I realize I have even my browsing habits are very Xbox centric, but I just don't get the sense that there's the fever for trophies, and then maybe it's because they came in so late in the Sony or in the PS3 lifespan, and they felt, at least to me, kind of tacked on haphazardly last minute, but it didn't seem as well thought out. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I think you just invented a new word, Xbox centric.
That's my new gamer tag.
I'm reading some comments for the first Dead Space 2 video I posted today up on YouTube. And I didn't realize this, but we actually have we're playing Dead Space 2 on a debug kit, and it's the old dashboard.
Oh yeah,
and everyone's like, "Why do they have the old dashboard? Why do they have the old dashboard? They must be hacking it." And it's like, no, it's just a debug kit.
Man, you still have that? I can flash that for you. I'm sorry.
Oh, can you?
Yeah,
oh, cool.
I didn't know you had the old software.
The next few videos that are coming out are going to have the old dashboard on them, anyways.
Oh, hey, that reminds me. Do we have a PC in the office?
Yeah.
Did you see that 8-bit Halo game came out today?
Oh,
it came out yesterday. I really want to try it out. I want to play it. It looks really cool.
I didn't see that was out.
Yeah, I sent myself an email to remind me to ask you if you could let me borrow a PC.
I've got this one down here, the one that the hard drive died in. That
I had to
fix.
Or do we have parallels?
Or you could just use that PC.
If we got parallels, yeah, you can use my PC.
That's awesome. Do you mind? I just want to check it out.
Yeah, that's fine.
It looks fun.
What are you talking about, Jeff?
There's a 8-bit Halo game that came out yesterday.
I was prompting you to explain it more.
Yeah,
it's a Halo game. About. It's a fan-made Halo game in 8 bits.
That's cool. Yeah, 8-bit Halo, Pixel Force Halo.
Yeah,
is that it?
Mm-hmm.
It looks cool.
It looks cool.
Yeah, we'll check it out. I'll have to talk about it next week.
Fantastic.
So, what's going on?
I think we should probably get some lunch.
You talk about lunchtime?
Yeah.
Get some more double downs.
What do you guys feel like?
You guys usually can't do anything.
Yeah, feel free. You all go ahead and do whatever you want. Don't use me as an excuse.
Go
Chick-fil-A.
Use our lunch break to go find a counselor, maybe. A marriage counselor.
Oh, God.
Go visit. I've got a great divorce lawyer. I keep her on payroll.
Well, you have experience, right?
I do. Yeah.
No, I don't know. If y'all are going to go somewhere, I'll probably just go pick up a sandwich or something easy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I get a sandwich. You want to get a sandwich, Griffin?
Sure, I might see what Brandon's up to.
I didn't mean a sandwich. I meant I'm going to go get a hamburger.
Oh, dude, hamburgers sound great. Griffin and I were just talking about it. It's not,
It's not, my plan isn't working. All right. Well, I guess before we leave, I just want to mention real fast that we're going to be we're doing an event in Sydney next month. That's going to be Matt, Griffin, and Jeff are all going to that. That's Armageddon Sydney. So if you live on that part of the world, go see them.
Sydney's in Australia.
We're doing the...
hopefully not near the Street Sharks.
It's the fucking February, March is the Ramsey World Tour.
Can we get shark insurance? Is that like a possibility?
Shark insurance.
But if you want to see future events, just check out our events page, which I'll link right now.
We've got a bunch coming up in March too. PAX East, Emerald City Comic Con, MegaCon.
And as the conventions get closer, we'll talk about them a little more.
Yeah.
And
what's the one in Orlando?
MegaCon.
But yeah, we'll have details on that soon. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Well, thanks for listening.
Ta-ta.
Bye.
Winter. The perfect time for perfect pairings. Comfort food and craftsmanship. Hot tea and hybrids. Find your perfect pairing during the L Certified by Lexus Winter Collection sales event and get special offers on select pre-owned models. Named Best CPO Program 9 years running by U.S. News & World Report. Exclusively at your Lexus dealer. Click the banner to discover more.
View U.S. News Best Cars at cars.usnews.com. See Lexus dealer for details. Offers end March 2nd.